300,000, which was when I was asking money that I needed money after that case. Well, at that time, I wanted 1.8 million to travel. Chris now gave me only 300. That was when I said, by the way, your friend is owing me. Why don't I call your friend to pay? I said, no, forget that. I don't want to talk to him. That was when I reached out to Prophet Jeremiah's brother, who now told me, when I told him the whole thing I did, because I had to open up to him, then he now called Prophet Jeremiah. Jeremiah said, no, that girl helped my case. I promised to buy her car. I have sent the whole money to Chris. I have my proof. Then I put me on 3-way call. And I spoke to, I was also send you my chat with Prophet Jeremiah 3 days ago. I will send you my chat with him where he also confirmed it. People say, I have given Chris the money. Why is Chris doing this thing? You tried. You protect, you revealed so many things that helped us in the case. Why is he not doing this? Prophet Jeremiah now called Chris immediately. Chris was in America. Give this guy our money now. Chris said, please, that he's building a hotel. That he borrowed money from bank. That Jeremiah should help him and pay. Jeremiah said, I can only do 7 million for you. Because then he said he would pay that 7 million, then Chris paid 8 million. I don't know, but whatever they wanted to pay was to amount 15 million. Because Prophet Jeremiah was begging me to collect 15 million and let go the rest. I said, no. The money was 45 million. He gave me 10 million. Remaining 35 million. They said I should take 15 million and leave 20 million. I said, no. We had that argument. They said, no. They said, okay, they paid 15 million to me through the brother who now transferred it to me. And I asked them, when are they paying the remaining one? Say 1 month later. 1 month later, I called Chris. Chris blocked me. Where is my money?
When was this?
This was 2020. When I was drawing the money was 2023. 2023. That's when I was.
So this is how they used to be sharing our tight money. 10 million to this person, 30 million.
No, this was 2024, not 2023.
Hi, God.
2024.
Please continue, my dear.
So 2024, that's when I started drawing the money. So when I started drawing the money, Chris now said he was going to. After that 1 month, I asked for the money. Chris had to involve one blogger like that. Chris now started posting my nude video and my miscarriage video. I was pregnant. I got pregnant for Chris during our relationship, and I miscarried the baby. So when I had miscarriage, they were doing evacuation. So in that hospital, they made a video and I sent it to Chris. So Chris had that evacuation process. Then he now went to say that he wants to send it to a blogger to use it as blackmail, that I was doing abortion. Nobody would do abortion and video herself. I was 2 months pregnant then, and I miscarried it. But as a matter of fact, I've always had miscarriage in 2013, even before I got married. When I was courting my ex, that was the reason why when I say I don't have feelings for my ex again. 2013, when we were courting, I got pregnant. He beat me in the village and kicked my stomach. I lost the baby. So those were the reason why I refused to marry him before I met Chris. So when I sent that, Chris now said he was going to send my nude video, my miscarriage video, and turn it to abortion. That was what forced me to now release that evacuation process myself on my Instagram.
All these things started happening just because you asked for your 45 million.
Yeah, because I asked for my money. That was what led me to now release that miscarriage process myself. The day I released it, everybody was shouting, calling. I was crying. That the priest even came to my house in Lagos then to interview me. And I said, why did you do that? I told him everything that happened that period. That was 2024. And you know that, he left. After that, he now paid 5 million naira that period. Then the remaining 15 million. It was in the remaining 15 million because I called him out on my page before he now paid the 5 million. It was the remaining 15 million that his lawyer now filed the petition at NCCCC, National Cyber Crime Center.
Against you?
Against me for defamation and cyber stalking. Then, it was at that time the police came to my house in Lagos. They didn't see me. And I went to answer the petition. When I got there, I was detained for one night. Me too, I get my own contact. So I think I know if Chris no get, maybe Chris contact. So I get my own too. So I had to call the people I know who put in words for me, and I was granted bail. Then from that Abuja, because this happened November. This happened November last year. That's when I was arrested. From that Abuja, I now traveled to East, December. While I was there in December in the East, I was with my brother. I left my brother healthy in Lagos. In November, my mother was full of him. He was the healthy boy that is a musician. When I got to my brother said his leg is paining him. I thought it was just normal pain. I said, okay, let my driver drive you from Lagos. Since I wanted to use the car, they should come for Christmas. My brother coming back, his 2 legs were paralyzed. My brother, I watched my brother. I watched that boy. That boy looked at me like this. Oh God, Chris, let me see who will tell me not to say the truth. I saw my brother's eye blurring. My brother said, I can't see. Chris did me bad. Chris did me bad. Chris will just leave me. He will just leave me.
Sorry. Are you saying Chris had anything to do with?
You cannot prove spirituality. You cannot prove it. Everything I've said there is what I can prove. I don't have proof. My brother died mysteriously. In between this fight, I lost the most important thing in my life. What am I living for? I'm not living for anything anymore. Everything I have. Everything I have.
Sorry.
Everything I have
drawer.
is...
Open that drawer, bring.
That boy left me. That boy.
Sorry.
Chris did me bad though.
Please just put yourself together.
Just beating me for how much? Let's even assume
Just put yourself
that they did
together.
not give me. Let's assume that I did not do anything. Although can't Chris just dash me 15 million as his girlfriend? The one that is paining me most. This is this year. I lost my brother this year. I lost my brother this year, January.
Looking for a smarter and faster way to pay, transfer, or even shop online?
4 months, 2 days, 4 days to my brother's burial. Chris sent police to come and arrest me. Police took me away. Took me to a wedding. Collected my phones. I could not call anybody. I was detained for 2 days. They beat me up.
On what allegations?
Defamation, cyber stalking for my money that he was owing me. I will send you the agreement that he paid me money. When he paid the money, eventually the agreement was signed. I was detained for 2 days. My brother's burial was in 4 days. Eventually, I had panic attack inside cell. By midnight, I could not breathe. There is no way they go and find out. I could not breathe. I was shaking in the cell. by 2 a.m., the DC of that station came out, told them to take this lady away or they release her. That was when, after 2 days, they took me to Abuja. I was released on bail to go and bury my brother. And they gave me court paper. After burying my brother, I went to court. The police prosecutor was insisting that they remind me in prison because I had a wonderful lawyer, Hagla Okori. It was the lawyer that told them to provide evidence that I jumped bail because they told the prosecutor that I was flight risk. They provided evidence that she jumped bail. They couldn't provide it. The judge gave me bail. And I was released on bail. It was at that point that I have decided, since that time, that I have decided this exposition would have happened the moment I came out from prison, from court.
Please give me this.
From court. Because there was that time that nobody was going to stop me. I entered my page. I started releasing evidences.
Then?
This was this year. When I came out from court, I was around March, April. I was around March, yes. Started releasing evidence. They knew at this point they couldn't stop me. They now ran to my lawyer and started pleading that they are ready to withdraw and pay me my money. And that was exactly what happened. But they brought it nonsense condition that I have to put down every video that I've made, that I will not sue the police, I will not sue Chris Okafor for infringement of my rights. Police came into my house, ransacked my house without warrant. They said I must sign that, and I signed it. That was why I did not sue him for fundamental human rights, for beating me up. They now paid me the remaining 15 million this year, March, April. But you see, God, and since that time, my life has not been the same. Since my brother died, I had to leave my house in Lagos, move to Abuja. I've been so depressed. In fact, this time, after confessing this whole thing, that is the first time I'm feeling light. I've been so paranoid. If you watch lately, I've been everywhere on social media. Things get me angry. I just hated myself. I fought myself. Everything. I blame myself for everything. Now, God gave me opportunity. He wants to marry. After uselessing me, who does he want to leave me for? When I say that, people think I'm saying it because I'm jealous. No. I'm saying it because I'm pained. I'm saying it because I did nothing to this man and he sent me to prison. People thought, oh, she's heartbroken. No, not heartbroken. Chris is a demon. He promised me that he was going to marry me. What did he do? Useless me. Used me anyhow. Because I was under hypnosis, only God knows. But I know that I suffered. And he wants to marry. I had to let the world know. And I know me coming out is God's doing. God wants me to expose these people. They are syndicates. These are people. I'm not fighting only Chris. They are syndicates. They are cartel. I know them. I know how they fight. They have paid people. Many bloggers you see attacking me now, they are not doing it of their own volition. They have been paid. I've been there before. I know how they operate. So I'm not perturbed. If anybody comes to shame me, talk down on me so that I will stop, I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm going to expose a lot of things I know. I just didn't want to get a lot of people involved, but a lot of things I know, I'm going to expose it. All the things they've done, or this is the first interview I'm coming here. I'm going to come here. Let me go back. This happened 2022. Let me go back and bring since 2017 till now. evidences of things. Because everything I want to say, the ones I've said so far, I have evidence. Everything I will say, I will have evidence. I'm not afraid of Chris. I'm not afraid of their syndicates. They are beneath me. These are lazy people. These are poor, lazy people who refuse to work. All they resorted to was to go and use charm, or that charm or no charm, or magic, lies, fake, to destroy people, to extort money from people. These are lazy people who just come and carry mic and blaspheme, say a lot of things and collect money. And you think they are better than you and I? And you will see a lazy man who cannot work, making money, and you are busy calling him Papa. I didn't know all this before. My mind didn't think all this, but now. He's beneath me. They are poor people. They live off people's wealth. All of them. From A to Z. They live off people's wealth. They hypnotize you. You pay your money, and they did a lot of things. This man, Chris, told me, when my national president took my colleague that was sick to his church, Prophet Jeremiah's church, Chris called me on the phone and said, look at these people. Emeka no get sense. So they may not go, they collect money from hand from this pastor. So
hello guddiya, to intezar.
Why did he tell me that? Say if you collect money, and then he also told me, this money that Prophet Jeremiah is giving you, invest it. If not, it will disappear. It's breeze. Why did he tell me that? And people will think that who is Chris? Because he's taking microphone, staying on top of pulpit, praying. People are donating tithe money. I think he's better than me or bigger than me. No, he cannot do anything. I will wait for Chris. If he says he wants us to go to court, let us go to court. If he wants us to do police case, let us do police case. I don't even think he has contact. I used to be his contact. This man I used to provide, when he's doing crusade, he would tell me, I will go and speak to my ogas, and then I will go and write an application for security. They will release 30, 40, because he used to have large crowd. Policemen, free of charge, you will not pay 1 naira. Can you fight your oga? I'm his boss. He's a small boy. I dare him. Let's try it again. We did it before. He came out and pleaded. Let's try it again and see. Who is Chris?
While before we started this podcast, we started recording, you had said something about the problem you had about people that sent him money.
That one, Chris is a scammer. Chris is a scammer. People should know. He works with, I'm not lying. It's verifiable. He's the person in charge of that case. It's Omaka. He works with NCCC. They say it's Interpol that came to arrest him. Chris used his account to collect money from Foster's church account. They paid $60,000. When they paid the money, the people agreed 10% with Chris Okafor. When the money landed, Chris became greedy and collaborated the money only for himself. The people got angry and went to report to police, Interpol. When they reported to Interpol, the Interpol invited him. I have the invite. I will look for it and send it to you. They invited him. Omaka is the name of that man that signed that invitation. When they invited him, Chris called me. He ran inside his office. That man you see there, panic is understatement. He locked the door. They come, please call your oga. They are downstairs in the church. They want to embarrass me. Call your oga. I had to call the people I know to help intervene and stop the arrest that he was going to come. That was how they stopped that arrest. And they went back. I had to speak to the boss. I had to beg on his behalf. Even one time I wanted to give him money to go and bribe the police people. I said, no, why you go bribe police?
So that was how that case died?
No. You know when God wants to disgrace somebody, he will disgrace people. The moment that AIG, the one made me know, and the one when my organ know, get control of die. Unfortunately for Chris Okafor, the next person who's going to take over as AIG Interpol was the person the other people gave the case to in his hand. The first case that man did was to arrest Chris Okafor. The moment he entered as AIG today, the first case he did was to arrest Chris Okafor. Chris was in Interpol like this, shaking. They wanted to detain him. He was shaking. Chris was calling me again. I had to call everybody I know. Until Chris now refunded that money to the account that sent that money to the church account.
So what you're saying is that Chris is what Yahoo boy they call these people? No, he got another name where Yahoo boy. Azaman.
I said I'm saying it on the broadcast now. Let him come and deny it. It's verifiable in Interpol. Can't deny it. That case file is there.
So they use church account.
Yes, to collect fraud money.
To collect fraud money from fraudsters.
Bam.
Because of course, church account is an NGO account,
Bam.
Charity account. Nobody has itself any money that goes in there.
Yes. See, I'm going to say more things that I need to hold myself back, but take my time, get the evidence. So what I'm going to reveal, people will understand that they are making a mistake, especially people going to Chris Okafor. Hey! I will say everything with his voice. I will respond to Chris with his voice. People will hear him talk. People think I'm doing this because he left me to go and marry. Which nonsense marriage. The moment my brother died, every love I have for that man died with it. Promised me marriage. He made me dirty. What am I living for? Do you think a normal person will come out and be disgracing herself like this? I have nothing to lose anymore. Nothing.
The daughter you said ran away to go and start living with the mother, the one you used to wear uniform with. Why did she run away?
I don't know. It was Chris. You know, when the brother ran away, he was heartbroken and all that. So,
did Chris ever tell you why he left the previous marriage?
he told me, that's what this is his own story that he told me. Chris said that he caught his wife making love to another man on bed. That he has the BlackBerry phone where the evidence is. He was crying the day he was telling me. He was crying in his bedroom. He said, women, what the wife's wife did to him made him scared of women. That's what he told me. But that's not the story I heard. I had a different story. I heard that he was doing, that was a different story entirely. I don't know how true it is. And it allegedly on this one too. He said, all I heard is that he set the wife up because he was sleeping with everybody, actually one Amaka in the church. The wife got angry and all that. He now set the woman up, probably because he was not always there in the house and all that. Somebody was the woman last found the shoulder to cry on the mounted camera, not knowing that it was Chris' boy. Mounted camera and the woman slept. So that was why he got that evidence. I'm sure that's what he used in taking custody of his children. But the children has grown now, so they can take their own decision. That was why, I'm sure that's why the daughter left. Because he used to tell me that the daughter is chatting with the mother. Can you imagine? After all he has done for the daughter, she's now sneaking, chatting with the mother. That the mother now even opened the business for the daughter for lipstick, lip gloss, and all that. That's what he told me.
Wow. That is the only thing I can shout. I wish you could have told us more, because I know as an insider, I know some of these pastors, whenever they are in the presence of beautiful women in some conditions, situations, they say a lot with their mouth.
Yes.
And I'm sure you're.
Let me shock you people. This guy is so jealous that he gossip even his friends. This guy is so jealous of his friends that to read this one on live. I don't want to send it. Chris is evil. Chris, when he saw that his friend wanted to come out for vice president, that's Bishop Idahosa. Chris started, the envy came too much. He said, can you imagine this man want to come out for vice president and he's owing me 5 million naira and he has not paid. He made me to go and now I told him I collected the money from my church son. Now he wants to come out for vice president. Say he will not win. he has to pay him the money. I imagine that he's calling him his son. How can Idahosa be calling him his son? He now one day, but he sent Idahosa a message and forwarded it to me. I'm trying to bring out that message. This is Chris. See it if you can see his number. This is his number. This is WhatsApp. I munched his WhatsApp inbox on 15 July 2022. Good morning. This is a message he forwarded to me. A message he sent to Bishop Idahosa. Good morning, Your Lordship. I'm sure you had a great night. I really don't like to remind you on your obligations of 5 million balance that you made me take from my son. He lied to him that it was his son that gave him that money. Meanwhile, it was Chris that borrowed him that money. Chris told me.
Yeah, I know.
So he said, my son, because of my relationship with you as a friend, this is already affecting my relationship with my son who gave me his business money. On the weight of mighty integrity, it is of great importance that you do the right thing. It is not like the money is beyond me, and you know that. But because of my huge project on ground, and what happened with our building, which you know and saw, every funds goes to it, I'm making it difficult. Now, when you're talking about the building, I want to beg EFC, DSS, they should go to that church and open that altar. Open his altar. I won't say further than that. When they were building that place collapsed. Somebody died too. But apart from somebody there is something, there's a blogger that found something on the ground. This man was begging, called me, said, what do I give to this blogger to close his mouth? The DSS should go and open that altar. If they let them see if they will see something. I know what I'm saying. That's all I will say.
The church altar.
The church altar where he used to stand, that pulpit, they should dig it up and open it. Now, everything funds goes to it and all that. Then he now said, continued, you do the right thing. It's not like the money is beyond me. And you know that because of my huge project on ground and what happened with our church building, which you saw, every funds goes in it. You cannot even write. I'm just reading at pastor. If you see the errors here, I'll give you this and you will post it. Now, because I did not read. Now I'm reading it now. Look at. So he now said, I'm making it difficult for me to even ask that my son for money, that my son for any other help. I feel so constrained because of the relationship we have as a friend and family. Please, Your Lordship, treat this as urgent as possible. Also, it has come to my notice many times before now that there is a claim from you that I am your spiritual son. And yesterday, one of my sons sent the online soft copy of your biography that also established your claim that I am your spiritual son. Can you please tell your team to debunk such claim, because you and I know that it's not possible. It's not a possibility. This I say with no disrespect to you in any way, because my sons, pastors, and members of our ministry are already getting confused, because at no time have I told the church that you are my father in the Lord. This is a direct message he sent to Idahosa. Maybe he's saying, don't know me, I send that to me. If we're not that close, why would he send me a message he sent to a pastor to me? Everything he said about Idahosa, I will talk it to. Say that one. Now 1 minute one. 1 minute you don't carry. You cannot. This is when have you heard that? 1 minute, one woman. Everything say he warned me. He said, be careful. This man did not tell me. Oh God. I will come with evidence so that people will hear this.
Is this, I'm laughing, but I'm actually very heartbroken, because those who are not Christians, if they are listening to all of this, if they are hearing all of this, seeing all of these things, what are they going to think or say about the Christian community? Is this what the body of Christ, the so-called body of Christ, has become?
Oh,
This Christmas, every shared moment matters.
Kai!
Is it alcohol?
A community of mponaro, abominations.
Alcohol.
We're talking about so-called pastors with thousands of members as like,
My brother, I don't care at this point. What do they do? That is what they normally do. Either they send assassin to come assassinate me, or they arrest me and detain me.
so recently, while all these things, this recent expose that you've been doing, has he reached out to you?
They're not born away.
Now, this reminds me of something. What exactly you once read from one blogger that
I sued him for 1 billion.
no, not even about Chris, about Senator Natasha.
No, you can't do that now. You can't hold me under ransom like that. I'm an actor, a guy. You can't digress. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now that you're here,
You can invite me.
why am I asking you?
No, don't
Why
do
am
that.
I asking
Bro,
you this?
don't do that.
Just hold on.
Bro, don't do that.
Just hold on.
I won't answer.
I'm not saying you should
I
answer.
won't answer.
I'm not saying you should answer.
I know answer.
Why I made reference to that is I wanted to know if there is any nexus between the two
Not
cases.
at all.
Okay, not at all.
Not at all. That's why I said, don't. You can invite me specially for that. I saw that thing in between this my fight. I saw that interview, but I don't want to talk about it.
It's all right.
And if I can show you enough evidence that of what I've said now, do you think I will just wake up and call a serving senator without having a proof? Come on, I don't want to talk about that. So I think at this point, the way I am now, this person you're seeing here, Chris, come here today. If I see Chris now,
You
go kill me. Fight again. You go kill me. Because I'm not living, bro. Lost my younger brother. Nothing is important to me.
Just take it easy, okay? I'm sure all of these things God is going to give you enough strength to carry on.
I don't know.
And I appreciate how bold you've been with all of these things. See, when I watched some of the videos, clips, I wasn't surprised because I've experienced the same thing. How some of these people pay bloggers to malign, defame, and lie against you, cook up stories just because you have something on them. So I'm not surprised one bit. If you've watched my own personal videos where I shared my stories, experiences with pastors and all of them, you would understand why you're seated here and I can relate with your story. But I'm very certain that God is going to give you enough strength. They are going to attack you. If they can't get you in any other means, of course, they've sent assassins to come and kill me, and I survived it. I'm sure they're also going to try to do the same because these are very deadly.
I've not even started talking, bro.
All right. So,
bro, when I come to their spirituality, the places they go to, the one in Ota, the one in Benin, I'm coming. Let me come with proof.
It's all right. It's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, we are ending it here. And thank you if you've watched to this point. She said that there will be a second episode. The story is just long, and I feel for her. And if you've been watching her and you're part of the people who keep defaming her just because your pastor's name was mentioned, I need you to have a rethink. You don't know what goes on. These are people who've been very close to these people, who've had deeper relationship than you, an outsider that just come to church and receive hallelujah and sow seed and pay tithe. It's your tithe money that we've been talking about, how they've been sharing it, distributing it for all kinds of things. Do your due diligence. Don't be emotional about all of these things. Try to be logical. And she has provided more than enough sufficient proof for all of these things. If she was your sister, what would you do? My name is K.A. See you in the next episode.